brothers, our sisters, our Two-Spirit, that wherever they may be, they may find, hope and healing, that we can shape the future. We give thanks today and every day.
Again, I'm like, what gravitated me towards like climate justice work is not that, the impending doom that is like inevitable, but really the solutions that we have.
Our Power Community is a frontline base building organization that is representing a community in a local context, in a neighborhood, those who are working to mobilize folks on the ground toward regenerative economy and just transition.
And through the support through other organizers and also being able to connect with information to bring back to our community, it's really helped us to strengthen our messaging, but also to rejuvenate ourselves to know that other people are fighting the same fights as us.
We came to CJA to do a Twitter storm. And within a month and a half, that developer was like, this is too much smoke, we gotta go.
And I remember it was like 11 o'clock at night, and I'm crying, and I'm like, oh my God, we got CJA.
They were in that moment, they were crying in their office. They were like, what are we gonna do? They're like, oh wait, I'm part of this network. That network comes through, and then this is huge 180.
We can do a lot together up here. There can be policies that are passed, but all of that has to flow down to the local level. And it's us on the local ground, the municipal ground, in the rural areas that are pushing and implementing that work.
Mainstream climate justice movement weren't acknowledging or centering the strategies that are most impacted. The role of the Our Power Communities to CJA is to give us that guidance, that political leadership, and really to be a center of gravity that's built by frontline communities and accountable to frontline communities.
We are the people too. A little bit louder, 3. We want justice for the whole world.
Right, and what we don't see is a lot of the challenging of that racist history that continues to embed itself within schools. Developers in the past decade have used city policy and zoning to really be able to displace and take our land away. So you see SWU here. This is our, if you could pause here for a moment. A year ago, this used to be a farm because we were wiped out by the storm, by the winter storm. Over 40 chemicals were found in the water. That it was the practices of the base that was causing a lot of those illnesses. They're forever chemicals. They just exist. It's really important to be here and to honor those and what they have to go through, the risk. Smugglers, law enforcement, at the expense of people just trying to survive. Out of the 53 people, 16 people were only found alive. And why we do our work, right? Why it's important to change the systems and have safe spaces for our communities is to avoid things like this.
And so we came up with some principles around, how do we define what false solutions are, what might look like a solution, but actually is causing more harm.
You can see those 4 posters over there. We want to have qualities on one, examples of the false solutions from our own communities that are feeling really clear, the questions that we have, and share those with your larger group now. And what's the stance you want to offer that CJA and the OPC communities can hold?
Democratic principles, decentralized power, it has to be equitable, it has to be affordable.
We need diversified energy sources, and we need to be connected across communities.
Capitalizing on what is actually traditional ecological knowledge, especially from indigenous communities, and turning it into something that can be used monetarily.
being able to come together this weekend to talk about different solutions, right? And actually identify that, hey, hydrogen is a thing. It's already a thing here, and we need to focus on that. Being able to like come together and say that, and being able to strategize and decide, all right, this is the next regional campaign that we should be focusing on. It's like very uplifting.
We're small, right? But when you get together with a group of people, you form a fist that's mighty. And so we understand the power that CJA has in order to assist us, and we can assist them as well as pushing forward this work that we're all trying to do.
Yo soy la madre de la selva, aliento de toda la vida. No me quites la vida, no, no te quites la vida, no, no me quites la vida, no, no te quites la vida, no.